Hello everyone. Want to briefly go over the text that we'll be using for the class. It's not a big deal, but I wanted you to get familiar. We'll be using for our Excel, which is the majority of the course, using the Flatworld Knowledge textbook. It is an ebook. You will be using a digital um, replica of the class, but you'll also be getting online, and inside the course they'll have lots of links where you can look at videos, some of which I have included in the course. The book was chosen by the school, but the biggest reason I think is not only is it a quality, but also the shift from moving to a hard book, in some cases, to an e-book or an iBook. And many of you know about iBooks. What happens is with those books, you can link to outside sources in those books. They are extremely powerful. They have content, obviously, but then you also can link to different external items within that iBook. So the iText is a very good one. But the biggest change, I think, is because Hack has been so concerned about the escalating costs of textbooks, and the issues the problems it causes many students just having to purchase a $200 book. It's very, very hard for many people. And we're doing everything that we know to do to deliver the best content with the best textbooks, but also at a cost that our students can afford. And this is just one step in the right direction. I've used this particular text a number of semesters, and I think it's a very good one. It is easy to read and understand, but it's also interactive. And I think the shift to interactive textbooks is going to be the trend. We're not so focused on paper all the time, but sometimes we're focused on getting external processes, external sources that augment or supplement the text that you currently have. So I think Flatworld Knowledge is a good book. I've used it before, like it a lot. We save a great deal of money on this book, but also on the fact that it's moving in the right direction in terms of interactivity and the resources that it provides to students, and it helps their learning. For you, what you'll need to know is where to go to get it, flatworldknowledge.com, but also the types of options that are available to you. Clearly, the colored print textbook is much more expensive, or the black and white is expensive. I and the school recommend the digital all pass. This is what we are offering to every student. We are not offering either of the other three simply because we believe this option gives the students the option to have an online book and have the ebook, and whichever they need to use. And the functionality is extremely robust. I have had no problems using the internet or accessing the materials and getting the job done, and neither have I had any complaints from students. So I'm very, very optimistic that using a digital all pass is all you'll need for this course, and it's relatively reasonably priced. So what you'll do is go to flatworldstudents.com, and then if you do a search on my name, which is Deborah Roberts, you will be able to find my class, which is already set up, and you can see that the whole course basically on the screen. It's a really good book, but the main thing is getting there, and that's Flatworld Students. It is an easy website to navigate. You can even search by the name of the textbook. Either way, you get what you need, and purchasing is not too difficult. My advice, obviously, is you have any difficulties at all, you would first let me know, because getting started in this course is extremely important, and getting started quickly is even more important. But also access the help tools that you will see on the website. Everything pretty much is quite intuitive. There's nothing majorly complicated about the site at all. The major thing that I want you to do is get online as soon as you possibly can and purchase your book, your digital book, and get started with your readings. We will require some readings in this course. The reading is very, very interactive because you have links embedded in the text. But so the best thing to do is go to flatworldstudents.com and get your book. But don't hesitate to post a message on the discussion board in the Q&A section, or email me if you have any difficulties whatsoever. This is a very, very fun class. It's very informative, and it also is something that will be useful outside of the classroom, which is most important to everybody. And I thank you very much for listening.